alone. We don't use article a or the before an adjective. Alone. When it is followed by a noun, then we use animals showing class. Okay? Things. With other things, the same rule is followed. The chair is an essential part of the office. Office is common, chair is common. When they are using for their class, kursiyan, they become particular. The chair is an essential part of the office. कुर्सी दफ्तर का लाजमी हिस्सा होती है. कुर्सी, यहां कुर्सी मीन all the chairs. The poor, adjective became noun when we use a particular article. Well, for relatives, we don't use articles. Mother is not here. Where is your mother? You answer, she is not here. And mother is not there. The mother nahi. Keep it in your mind. Relations are written without an article. But when it is representing its class, mother is so dear a relation. The mother. No. Remember the sentences that we wrote here. The daughter and the mother. Both are making each other a particular noun. Mother of this daughter. Daughter of this mother. Both of them, which were common nouns, become particular. Okay. Yesterday, we were dealing with the active voice. Today it is passive. Active has 12 forms. Passive has only 8 forms. Remember, only 8. Now look at here. This is an active sentence. चलो एक्टिव में नहीं लिखा, पैसिव से ही शुरू हो जाए. इंडेफिनिट. Amjad, a mad dog is killed by him. उसने एक पागल कुत्ते को मार दिया है. वो एक पागल कुत्ते को मार देता है. इंडेफिनिट present. A mad dog was killed by him. एक पागल कुत्ते को उसने मार दिया. Past. A mad dog will be killed by him. वो पागल कुत्ते को मार देगा. Future. 3. Continuous. A mad dog is being killed by him. वो मार रहा है कुत्ते को, वो पागल कुत्ते को मार रहा है, कंटिन्यूस। अभी वो मरा नहीं है, मार रहा है, उसने गोलियां डाल ली हैं बंदूक में, और जिस वक्त तक गोली चल नहीं जाती उस वक्त तक कंटिन्यूस है। He is killing a mad dog here. जहां गोली उसे लग गई है फिर टेंस बदल गई, फिर क्या बन गया? A mad has been killed. कुत्ता मारा जा चुका है। A mad dog had been killed. Past perfect. A mad dog will have been killed. Perfect. Now continuous. Simple. A mad dog is being killed by him. A mad dog was being killed by him. And now come to future. There is no continuous in future in the passive voice. In the passive voice, there is no continuous and perfect continuous. Both. Continuous and perfect continuous. Both are not there in future tense. Here it is. We have 8 forms. The other 4 are not written in standard English. And we are learning standard English, not the language of illiterate people. They speak whatever they like. They don't bother about the grammatical mistakes because they are not going to lose anything. You are just making them understood to the party in front of him. Okay? They don't bother about the grammatical rules. Neither the listener nor the speaker. Both are illiterate. There is a butcher in the bazaar talking to a customer. Both are illiterate. They also speak English. But it is the slang of English. They break its legs and arms both. And still it remains communicable language. As you do with your Punjabi. It has various forms. Look at Punjab. From Murray to Karachi, Punjabi is spoken everywhere, but in different ways. Murray, Rawalpindi, Sargodha, Faisalabad, Lahore. ओए किधर जा रहे हो वो? ओ मरे मेरे ये लौरी जो है हर रे जो है अड़ बन जाएगी जो है ओ मर भी जा पंजाबी varies from place to place. Similarly, English changes with place to place. The Americans don't speak like the Australians. The New Zealanders don't speak like UK. But when they write the same standard English with all the grammar there. They don't take the risk of going against the grammar when they are writing a book. Now, one question more, very important. When do we use passive voice? One, Passive is written when there is no subject. No subject. A dog will be killed. कुत्ता मारा जाएगा. कौन मारेगा? It's not there. We are to start the sentence with an object because the subject is not there. One. Secondly, when object is more important than the subject, जब फाइल जो है इससे ज्यादा अहमियत जो है वो मफूल की हो. The slave, the king, was killed by his slave. The king was killed by his slave. We could also write active. The slave killed the king. The slave killed the king, active. But you know, the king is most important in this sentence. Not slave. Slave is a slave. The king is a king. So we write king first. Although it is the object. This is the subject. Still we are writing it in the passive voice. We could write it in the active voice, but we have not. Because king is more important than slave. A mad dog has been killed. There is no subject. We have to start the sentence with an object. A mad dog is an object. The king was killed by his slave. King is more important. So he takes the place of slave. Slave was the subject. The slave killed the king. But we are writing the king was killed by slave. We could write it in active voice, but we didn't. Because king is more important than his slave. Okay, this much for today.